Hello everybody, my name is Zach, aka The Weather Gamer, bringing you Week 10 of WWC. Your Chicago Beartics taking on Nolly, I cannot remember how to pronounce that, and the Columbus Crobats. We are currently 2-7. No chance at playoffs, officially eliminated. A loss for Nolly would be the end of his run because 7 losses is a guarantee out of playoffs, which we talked about in the recap for Week 9. So, kind of those scenarios and all that. I'm out. I'm basically just trying to play to 5-7 at this point. Get as close to positive differential as I can. I can't technically get to positive differential. The closest I can get is -1 because I'm at -19. So we'll see. I mean, this has been a nasty, brutal season for me. As far as teams go, we're still rocking with Mega Medi, Melmetal, Weavile, Diggersby, Primarina, Decidueye, Dracozolt, Dreadnought, Kamala, Quillfish, Orbeetle, and Charizard. Nolly has a team consisting of Tapu Koko, Cinderace, Jirachi, Haxorus, my poor boy that I dropped, Lapras, Gmax, Scolipede, a mon that I despise, Tapu Bulu, Miltank, Mudsdale, and Misdrevious. As far as what 6 I think he's going to bring, I think Tapu Koko. It just beats down a good chunk of my team. Like Specs Coco actually just beats my team down unless I bring Volt Absorb Dracozolt, but then he just razzle dazzles. I don't actually have a good switch into Specs Coco, so it makes a lot of sense. Cinderace makes a lot of sense. Not so much if it's court change, but more like, banded with U-Turn, HJK, Sucker Punch, and Pyro because that combination basically just beats my team down. Primarina being the only thing that can switch in. And he'll probably just U-turn on Primarina, or he's got Gunk Shot because he can be, what is that ability? Libero versus me. I think Jirachi comes. Again, Jirachi makes a lot of sense, either offensive or defensive, gives him Stealth Rocks. Just is very annoying, para-flinching, paralyzing my team, which is a very big problem for me if my team gets paralyzed because, again, speed tiers, Weavile, Medicham, and Charizard. Otherwise, my team is very slow compared to his decently fast team. I do think Gmax Lapras comes. He's brought it to every game. He favors it. It's a good way to get set up with Haxorus if he chooses to bring it. It also is just really hard-hitting. Gmax Lapras is one of those hard-hitting Gmaxes that does surprisingly well. Plus Veil is always nice. I think Mudsdale comes. It's probably going to be max defense with Rocky Helmet in order to deal with my Melmetal, as well as the fact that 90% of my team is physical attackers. So just bringing a very defensive Mudsdale makes a lot of sense. Probably will have Body Press in order to beat Melmetal 1v1. It's a real problem for my team. And then finally Haxorus, as mentioned. I think he just brings DD Haxorus. DD's once behind Veil and then proceeds to sweep. Because I just don't have anything for DD Haxorus with the right movesets. So, as far as the team goes, I am bringing Melmetal with the Aqua Berry, so I can try to live a Power Ball from Cinderace. Max HP, max attack, Adamant Nature, Double Iron Bash, Earthquake, Ice Punch, and Toxic, just so I have some way to hit his team. Double Iron Bash will kill Coco. Cinderace does not appreciate the Earthquake. Jirachi, neither does Coco. Jirachi doesn't appreciate it. Haxorus doesn't like the Ice Punch. Lapras doesn't appreciate Double Iron Bash. Scolipede, Earthquake. Bulu coming would be a huge issue because I can't EQ, but I can Double Iron Bash it. Miltank, I just double Iron Bash. Mudsdale, I Toxic, Ice Punch, and then, you know, I Toxic the first time it comes in, then I Ice Punch it the next time it comes in and do about 45 to 53% if I'm lucky, and then continue to just try and wear it down that way. And Misdrevious doesn't want to take the double Iron Bash, so... Up next, we have Primarina with the Kebia Berry. This is just in case Scoliped's here, as well as being able to take a Gunk Shot from Banded Cinderace, as well as taking a Poison Jab from Haxorus. Max HP, 160 in the defense stat, with a Modest Nature 96 special attack EVs. That should allow me to kill any form of bulky Haxorus with Moonblast, Energy Ball, and Scald, plus Toxic again, Toxicking the Koko, Scalding the Cinderace, Scald Jirachi, Haxorus I Moonblast, Lapras I Energy Ball. I'm not going to two-shot, but I can get some decent damage off. Scolipede, I hope I Scald Burn. Bulu, I Toxic. Miltank gets Toxic / Moonblast. Mudsdale, I Scald / Energy Ball. And Misdrevious, I Scald, Moonblast, or Energy Ball. So. Up next, we have Mega Medi, which is Max, Jolly Nature. So I Speed Tie with the Jirachi and the Miltank. Zen Headbutt, Drain Punch, Ice Punch, and Poison Jab. For the love of God, give this thing knockoff. I'll say it over and over again. Give Mega Medi knockoff, please. It would be so helpful. But Zen, Drain, Ice Punch, and Poison Jab. Tapu Koko, I Zen Headbutt. Cinderace, I Zen Headbutt / Drain Punch, depending on its typing. Jirachi, I Drain Punch. Haxorus gets Ice Punched. Lapras, I Drain Punch. Scolipede, I Zen Headbutt, I Ice Punch Bulu. Miltank, I Drain Punch. Mudsdale, I Ice Punch repeatedly, even though it's going to continue to boost its defense. And Mismagius, I just don't hit Drain Punch. But Bulu also dies to a Poison Jab, as does Koko. So that is why Poison Jab is there as well. Decidueye here with the Metal Plate, speed creeped 242 to outspeed the Lapras, I believe. Leaf Blade, Spirit Shackle, Defog, and Swords Dance, just so I can get rid of his hazards, which are Rocks, T-Spikes, because I don't really want those on my side of the field. At +2, Spirit Shackle will kill Jirachi. Leaf Blade at +2 has a chance to kill Cinderace / Spirit Shackle will. Koko doesn't want to take a Spirit Shackle at +2. Haxorus takes a lot of damage from it. Lapras takes a lot of damage from Leaf Blade at +2. Scully, Spirit Shackle. Bulu, I Spirit Shackle. Miltank, I don't touch actually, if it's Sap Sipper. Mudsdale, I Leaf Blade, and Misdrevious, I Spirit Shackle at +2. So, 80 in the HP, 116 in defense, 136 in attack, which is all I need to two-shot or Oko. I do have Choice Scarf Dracozolt with Volt Absorb. This speed stat puts me faster than Koko, so I'll be faster than his entire team. Bolt Beak does a lot of damage, especially in electric terrain, with Mudsdale being the only thing that stops it. Earthquake hits the top 3. And Scully very hard. Again, Bulu kind of throws a hitch in that. Fire Fang is for the Bulu, but also for Scully. Jirachi doesn't care for it either. And then Dragon Claw for Haxorus. I am not faster than +1 Haxorus, never will be. So if Haxorus gets a dance, I'm kind of just screwed. But we'll see if we can avoid that. 232 attack, and then the rest in bulk. Last but not least, we have Intimidate Quillfish with Rocky Helmet. This thing is designed to try and take on the Haxorus at +1 with speed stat creeped, so it is faster than Dracozolt, which means it is faster than Bulu. Spikes, Liquidation, Poison Jab, and T-Spikes. If I can get T-Spikes up, Scollipede's the only remover, besides defogging, and putting poison damage on his team would be very good. Spikes are very nice because outside of Mischievous, everything takes spike damage. Again, racking up chip damage would be really, really nice for me, because once I chip things down, I might be able to come in with Dracozolt and clean up. Liquidation for the Mudsdale, and Poison Jab will actually kill Bulu and do a lot of damage to Coco if they try to come in on Quillfish. The Intimidate will help keep Haxorus and Cinderace in line. The Rocky Helmet, all of his physical attackers will be punished if they make contact with Rocky Helmet hits, obviously. So, and I didn't turn any of those on when I was doing this, so whoops. But that's gonna be the team. Again, we're just trying to get our third win at this point. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for the battle.